Once it's launched, when you start up Design Space, you're going to see a screen that says a Design Space plugin update is required. That will be very exciting. So once you see that, you're going to click the download button right down here, and you're going to save the update to somewhere on your hard drive. So I've done that much, and I'm now at this screen. I'm going to click next. I need to accept the agreement after reading it. Click next. It's telling me that I need to close Firefox to continue. So I'm going to close Firefox. I've closed my browser, and now I'm going to click quit and continue. Well, it had quit and continue because I had my browser running, but I can just click that and it'll be fine. Now it says we're ready to begin. I'll click next. In any case, you just follow the prompts on the screen. It's done. So it's going to launch Cricut Design Space now for me. Okay, so the first thing I promised you was to have a look around. This is Design Space, and to get started, I'm going to click Create a New Project. I'm going to go and click Insert Images right now so that you can start to see some of these images. I'm going to click the filter, and here's something brand new. You can see here is printables. And so now this is showing you all types of images that can be printed and then cut. And this is a new icon, this print icon right over here. So let's just take a quick look at one of these. I'm going to select this one and insert it on my mat. Just going to drag it out a little bit to make it a little bit larger. You can see the dimensions at the bottom right of my arrow. It says 5.55 inches by 4.71 inches. Let's have a look at some other images. I'm just going to go now and look at all the regular images, which would be over here. I'm going to look at my image sets, which is equivalent to my cartridges. I'm going to try to find you something that was an Imagine image. This looks like it was an Imagine image. Yes, it was Best Friends. So if I click this, it's going to show that there are 463 images on this cartridge, or in this image set, and you see they all have this print icon beside them. So that means that they can be print and cut. But those are not the only ones that can be print and cut. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to choose Create a Critter over here, which was not an Imagine cartridge. This is a regular Cricut cartridge, and it's showing you 201 images. If I were to choose, for example, this beach ball and put it on my mat, so now these are the different things that I've put here. These can all be printed now and then cut out. And they don't have to be printed in one layer. You can flatten the image and do it as one. You can unflatten the image, and you can either cut these out of regular cardstock, or you can print and cut them, because look, there's a print icon next to them. If I click this print icon, I can change this to be a cut line, and then you would cut that with a regular cardstock. If I go back to the print icon, then this will be printed in this color, and then you can cut it out. So that's if you want to print and cut these as different layers. If you wanted to simply print and cut the beach ball all in one piece by clicking and holding my Shift button, and then I flatten them, and then now you see that they're all one flat image, and all those colors will print in one go through your printer, and then you can cut that out. The other method, the unflattened method, is if you wanted to layer your images. And this is true for all of these. They can be unflattened and they can be flattened again. All depends on what you want to do. And you can flatten parts of it. You don't have to flatten everything. This gives you an idea of what has changed in Design Space now that Print Then Cut has been launched.